cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Well, hello. Welcome, welcome. How goes? How are things? Hopefully you're doing well. It's Wednesday. We're here. We're doing some more Tomb King things. Hopefully conquering more of Araby and the, I don't know, I keep wanting to call it Peninsula here, but I don't know if it's even that. But we're going to be conquering it, whatever you want to call it. But welcome in. Welcome in. How goes? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Wednesday so far. I think... Yeah, let's take this guy out. Very good. Get that guy off the map so he can't do anything. Ooh, 66 is weird. You never like to see that number, but pretty good average at least. Still a failure. And now we might have a couple armies out here in the deserts. Yeah, let's try to beat them up. Not a lot of damage, but we'll just do a little bit here, a little bit there. Pester them a bit. And I think we have a siege. Oh, he's not. Oops. This guy's the one sieging. So we have a pretty simple little siege here. We don't have to do a whole lot. I think considering, I mean, maybe we ought to resolve. He already supports most gamers. I don't know if that's a promo or what, but I appreciate if it's a genuine interest. I appreciate that. Even at a force march, he can't reach us. So I think we can get away with an auto resolve here. Not have to fight it ourselves. But yeah, Stefan, you know, I wouldn't shy away from, I mean, just picking someone else's brain and seeing how they do things, what they do differently, all that noise, right? But, yeah, I mean, if it's a promotion, brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not big into the soliciting, and I usually, I mean, don't follow through. So I'm just a waste of your soliciting time. So hopefully I don't waste your time. But Stefan, the best I can do for you, brother, is I'll write down what you got there. And I will check out the Discord. I mean, that's the least I can do. But I mean, if we're being real talk, I mean, I need every opportunity I can get, but it does, I mean, I don't, not in the way that I think you're selling. This family just needs more. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably send one of my dummy accounts, see what it looks like, and then maybe we'll see. We'll see. No promises, but I appreciate it though, Stefan. But I would be lying to you if I didn't get the feels. It's like, is this just like a better edition of like the get good followers at this page? Bye. We should get some more Tomb Scorpions. Honestly, genuinely, it should. But right now, we have a lot of the cav rolling, so we're going to go ahead and push that. More armor for now, I guess. We're still kind of in the mid-game. Hopefully it resolves to be pretty good. Okay, that does pretty well, but I think we want this. Slow down units if we can. boost our income. We'll get the route marcher ability, increase mobility. That's most of our money, but I think we do it. And we're taking everything anyway, so why not? We'll wait to repair the settlement. Yeah, just save some money. Save some money there. Let's go around and see what is able to upgrade. Got all kinds of sounds coming through. But I think at the end there's really just a few upgrades to grab here. I kind of feel like Kasabar, we want growing more, but I mean, we pretty much have what we need. This, in a lot of places, we've swapped over some gold, too, making more money, which we're doing pretty well at the moment. Holy cow. I mean, for Tomb Kings, we finally got the economy up and rolling, which I can't complain. Can't complain. A couple four settlement regions really significantly helps. From here, I think we're good. Yeah, we could maybe... We got 4 turns, so we could maybe get some items. That might be worth. Regions there, but we could also get a heretic jar. I think that's one that we would want. He has the death mask. What does he have? Icon of rulership.
My will be done.
Perfect. Put it on the caster. He'll probably spend more time around the line anyway. Yeah, very good. Very good. And we will see about this war with Arkan. We have taken his a couple settlements along the coastline here, a couple more ports. Do we send someone for that? I don't know.
You need help.
Okay, that's interesting. So I was kind of debating on, we have Tomb Kings here and Tomb Kings over here. I'm wondering if we go over there and we smack them. We smack them, we confederate them, we take a little bit of stuffs. Whoever we end up sending could also maybe, I don't know, there's a couple books along the way, but I think we'd have to take out. There's an army in Lustria and Skaven Blights on the list. One of these targets, Lamia, is a target for a book, and it's one of our nearest outside of like 8 Peaks. So that may be something we can look into. Here we go. We finally see where Arkan's going to go with his armies. He's got at least 2 here and 2 down in the desert. So we'll have to send someone down to El Calabad. Or I wonder if we go towards like the Eye of the Panther. Did they change the ways and give it to the orcs randomly? Zeech could just die, please. Please get out of here, Zeech. You're causing so much trouble. But yeah, no, I don't know if I mean, maybe I can give off that underdog energy. I recently have been trying to appreciate every little bit of every little thing. To be honest, and I don't know if that sounds weird or cheesy or what, but oh wow, there's some changes. Confederation in the Reichlands. We got the Winds of Pain. The world yields to those who master the winds of magic. Great bolts from the heavens scour souls from bodies, whilst raging torrents of fire rend the very flesh from bone. Magic can rip enemies into a dozen pieces or leave nothing but an ugly bloodstain where once they stood. The power granted by the Cataclysm many eons ago can be harnessed now to bring ruin and destruction upon our enemies. All those who feel the pull of magic feel it grow as the world festers under Chaos's ruinous gaze. Their need to ravage grows stronger and stronger by the hour. I mean, he's over here still doing things. Is he fighting? He is. Okay.
Do not betray your king.
Let's go over here if we can see another army out and about. Yeah, like that. But they're too far away. I'll try to pick on them again. Wow, he came back fast. Let's continue to have views on what's going on here. What? By your feet. How goes, Takeover? Good to see you. Joaquim, also good to see you too. I know I didn't say too much when you guys, I mean, I said hi in the chat, but I haven't really said too much since. Apologies, but hopefully you're both well. 21 is not like dramatically stronger. How much would it cost? Has no cost? Okay. What to do here, what to do. So we could go for Martek, right? And they maybe get aggressive with these two armies, and this army comes up here, right? King Kakalek. I don't think he's gonna be. His mind's gonna be changed too much, or we could go straight for Arkin. I wonder if they race up to stop us, or I bet you they attack here. That's what I would do. Just attack, move money. We could come down through the pass. It just would take a minute. No, this cannot be. We could just purely overwhelm them, right? But I bet you if we do that, they just run away. Let's see. We definitely want him involved in the fight. Could you make it here? No. So maybe we don't push for it. Maybe we do. Because if we attack, we can't reach, dude. We can't reach the guy in Force March, but we can reach Arkin. If we attack Arkin, I mean, if we could attack him with 2 armies, and he might stand. But I wonder if we attack him with any amount of force, he's going to run. And then we are too overextended to get away. So we could either do that with the 3 armies and keep them together, or we could do the same thing and attack Martek and maybe get them to try to converge on Martek. I think are our 2 major options here. Or we could take the northern city, continue on our rampage, take out this little island thing, and continue from there. See if we can draw Arkin up in the north.
Do not challenge me.
I don't know.
See, Father, I command.
I think the army is somewhere over here. I don't think we can reach it.
Moving. See,
I guess we can.
I command. They will fear us.
But we fail.
My father demands it. Drag the
Still probably gonna fail this one. I kind of don't hate the idea of staying aggressive here, taking Pyrus, and seeing what they do. They couldn't reach us if they wanted to.
My servant fails.
There's still a turn out.
Greatest.
So let's send him over here. Maybe we can do both. Maybe we can pull off both. So Storm Necromancy here, just on this little island. Or is it the whole province? It kind of looks like the whole province, but I mean, they are also undead, so it might be pointless. So what we could also do is take Martek with these two. Let's see how beat up he is after this. We might want 2 armies here. Pirate coves are some of the world's most elusive places where the wealth of local sea brigands is secretly kept and fiercely defended. It seems that today may be your lucky day, as your lookout in the crow's nest claims to have spotted one. A small island cave next to which a black ship is moored. The ship belongs to an infamous fleet of vampire pirates, and it appears that there are zombie deckhands transferring treasure chests onto the ship right now. It's an opportunity for a big payday, but these unliving sea dogs certainly won't give up their wealth too easily. Let's see about that. The bots are getting smarter. That may be, Zap. That may be exactly what's happening. That's what I'm afraid of. Let's make these guys just even that much more potent. Ouch. But I think we're good. Let's get the money and movement range. So just profit out of this. Hopefully you're doing well, Zap. Good to see you. I'm well. How about yourself? I'm doing pretty well. I can't complain. Like, oh man, 10k and an Armor of Destiny. Very, very nice. Can't complain. The haunt of decision making, right? So I woke up to waivers and being like, shit. My fantasy football waivers went through, and you know, I got the top guy, the guy everyone wants right now. But like, there's 2 guys that were out there, 3 guys that were out there. But I was kind of like, I kind of want to go for that more than I want to go for the top guy. And one of the dudes I was juggling, and a buddy of mine who's basically, he's my Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay, he is my Yoda. He is my Qui-Gon Jinn. He got me into this. He taught me. We played football together. Right, so it's like we understood it the same way. So we are annoyingly identical in our decision making, and he saw exactly what I was doing. He must have just either knew the same news I did, or he's like, you know something that I don't necessarily know, and I'm stealing. Which I've done to him a dozen times. Not necessarily stole. I don't usually like making a move unless I know. But he might, I assume he knows too. Well, he got my guy right before me. But I still got someone. Does the text actually tell you what you'll find on an island? Not necessarily. What indicates more is what it is, right? So like having the skullhead thing is usually a pretty high level thing, but it's gonna have a big payout. Versus like, then there's like the ships, and there's the different little pop up things, like wrecked ships and stuff. That's where you'll get, I want to say almost like medium sizes. But I don't know. Some of the text I think correlates to certain things, so you can kind of get used to what it may be. But sometimes I wonder if it's just randomized, a certain like X groupings, right? So like if it's this set, you get this bracket. If it's this set, you get this bracket. If it's this set, you get this bracket, kind of thing. But I don't do enough with them. Albeit I go for them when I see them, right? If they're there, I go. It's free money a lot of times. Or I mean, so especially if you get the campaign movement buff and stuff. Like there's upkeep reductions, regen for your whole army. I mean, cannibalistic, but hey, it helps. So a lot of times, even though it'll waste a turn, maybe 2, you're still getting a net positive. So hopefully, well. I was trying to post a link to the site. Either alternate letters. Yeah, and I mean, it gets through the systems, right? It works. The Pirate Cove contained great wealth in the form of treasures and items stolen from across the 4 corners. But getting to it was no easy feat. When the vampire admiral at the helm of the black ship saw you approach, he immediately readied his horde of crewmen and darkling creatures for battle. After defeating the undead freebooters, you ransacked their ship as well as the hidden cave to make for a plentiful horde. And by the way, I don't know if I said it, but good to see you, Dragonomus. Hopefully all is well. Wonderful streams lately. They're adapting. They're evolving. Life will find a way. We've got 10k in an Armor of Destiny. You gotta love that. But as I had suspected, he's pretty beat up after that. We probably should have taken the fight ourselves, but like I said, dude can't be reached. We're probably pretty fine here. So we're going to swap out this for the Armor of Destiny. We're going to give him the Armor of Dawn. That still clears out everything. Yeah. Cool, cool. Very nice. Hells. Oh my gosh. Dude, I've been meaning to bug you, but I figure you're probably busy too. But too kind. Too kind, brother. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully all is amazing. And holy schnot, 28 months. That is insane. But good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully all is amazing. Hopefully all is well. Hopefully the little one is doing great. I remember when Singu was still streaming. I had to be. Yeah. Yeah, usually it's something I had to I teased him the other day, right? We were sitting here and usually it's one of who was it? So I remember watching, what's his name, damn it? It's not, I want to say Ethan, but I know it's not Ethan. And I feel stupid for thinking it's Ethan. But okay, so this guy used to do, like, Twitch evaluations and stuff. And he used to have different bots and different things that he would use to test out what was going on. I'm so tempted to go hit this anyway, but that's going to be worse. I suppose we can put him over here. So we got some money now. We can pay the bills. This could be pretty cool. And we'll get Tomb Swarm too. I think we do it. But yeah, usually we get the bots like almost. So what I was getting at is I wonder if it's one of those time things or a certain rate thing. So this guy used bots that once a channel hit like 11 or 10 viewers, it would instantly dump a bot into his channel, or their person's channel, not his. I mean, ambiguous his, I guess. But it would dump a bot in there so they could start tracking data in that channel. And he had different bots at different scales that would, at certain points within a viewership, it would dump another bot in there for different things. So I just laughed to myself. It's like, if I can at least get to that mark, I'll get one more viewer. But I always used to joke about that, right? But yeah, it would pop in at a point where we almost right around that beginning point of 5 to 6 to 7 viewers, and in that first 30 minutes, that's usually when the bot would pop up. And then yesterday it happened way later. But hey, man, I have been cracking up. They've been cracking down on the bots. And at first I was all like, haha, we haven't been affected at all. But I'll say, I don't know, it's coincided with a bit of leave, so I'll be interested to see what our numbers look like after this change. But I don't know that we were at any point on a scale that would have gotten bots. So I don't know, man. I'll probably want to fix these things up, even though it's just an annoying expense at that point. But no, it would be nice to just keep saving and get up there. But I think we should start popping more and more of these up to a tier 3. Just in case we need the defenses tuned up over here. Then we're also, let's get some better Tomb Guard. And just like that, all of our money's gone. All the money's gone. Maybe some more cav as we go. Or actually, public order's not so great here. But I mean, it will go down one more. I mean, we could use this, but it would damn near zero that out. I don't know, we might get some of those. We probably do want to save about half of that. What'd you do? Did you just do a loop? No. I see now. I see now. We just haven't done anything since. I got ahead of myself. So I think we're good there. I think we're all right. We're making stupid money right now for playing Tomb Kings. Yeah, once you get over the plateau, it's not so rough. Not so rough. Good to hear. So very much though. Yeah, it's gonna be that you're kind of stuck with a time frame, right? A cousin of mine had a little one, and I want to say they were. It was, I don't know how early, and I hate to speculate, but I would almost say it was like 3 months early, 2.5 months early. And I remember talking to him at the time. We'd just gotten out, and he's like, yeah, I think we're going to be in for probably like a month, maybe 2. And I was like, man, they told us weeks, and then turned into like almost a month. So, or like days, and it turned into weeks. So, yeah, just be patient. Play the slow game, but they also at different points they're like, it's gonna take this much time, and then it took way less. So I wonder if it's just one of those things that like they're just kind of speculating, giving their best judgment, and then it's just gonna be what it is. But remember, he stayed there for like almost 3.5 months, I want to say, and great care, good time overall outside of all the stress, and everything ended up all right. But yeah, it's crazy. But I remember, little dude, when we were in for the month that we were in, he was. I used to joke. I'd come back in the room and be like, "Hey, it's my little lightsaber," and they would put him in this like, it was like light therapy, and yeah, it was kind of cool. He looked like a little glowing lightsaber. Some wars are breaking out around the world. Good is fighting evil, it appears. In some places, evil might be fighting evil. A couple factions destroyed, a couple population surpluses. But yeah, before you know it, you'll be out of there. But yeah, I hate this spot that you're in, man. But hopefully all's well. It's gonna be really. Yeah, I mess with a couple. Warhammer Twitch doesn't have bots. Not a whole lot, right? Occasionally get the same one that loops everybody else, and it definitely never feels like there's something new, right? So we could make Martek.
I forbid this. Undying Prince.
Try to get him off the map.
Open the casket of souls. Drag their souls to Syria. Glory for Khemri. Do not betray your king.
Who do we want to send down there? He could. Oh, but they'll converge on him, won't they?
Yes, grovel and beg. You are wrong.
Okay, so how do we play this? They might hit the pools of despair. It just might be inevitable. El Calibad, let's go and take the money out of there just in case. Just in case it gets bad. Things get messy. These couple years back. Oh, tons. Not that long ago, tons. Yeah. That was part of it. Maybe I'm actually an AI bot. Hey, then you fall down the rabbit hole of like, am I the robot? Have I always been the robot? Am I the AI? Yeah, it's a slippery slope, brother. Slippery slope. We could upgrade the garrison here at the Black Pyramid. It is already stout, but the better it is, I guess, right? And that also upgrades the towers, so right, dude, falls down a slope real quick, and now all of a sudden you're questioning your reality. So I feel like, I think,
My faith in you wanes. Power in unlife.
this guy's almost safe here, right? But I also wonder if I send him over here. I should have got another Skelly last turn, but I've been kind of waiting for his caster to come back. When do they come back? 2 turns? Yeah, nothing's changed there. 2 turns, we also get that. So, I mean, it's really just 2 turns no matter what. We'll send him over here to chase the other army. So one thought is we converge here on Martek. Then they probably take the Pools of Despair. But we have all of our armies together. We kind of focus. Maybe even send a big fight here. And then push in the desert, push up here at the same time. The other thought is we put 2 in Pools of Despair here. And maybe put this army somewhere else in ambush where no one else can see it. Which, I don't know, how far could he get in that stance? Like there. The trees. Which the agent might pull us out, right? So... because if we put him on the border here, he probably gets attacked. I guess not. He could go right there and be fine. Then we kind of abandon Al Haik right before it gets finished, because Arkin can definitely get here. So we could also leave this army in here.
Settra the Imperishable. Settra does not serve.
I think we have to go protect this. The question is, though, how do we stand?
My servant fails me.
If we put him right here, can't really do too much. They still might be able to lock down the settlement and then attack, but I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. And like I said, yeah, we're gonna go like right there. Neither of them can reach that. He'll grab himself another skeleton. And hopefully we position this properly. Arkin's probably going to take something. Likely Al Haik. So let's take some money out of there. Put it somewhere else. Yeah, let's tune up control a little bit more over there. And why not a little statue of Pakth? Honestly, we already have so much, though. We actually have quite a bit. So what might be better is just getting growth everywhere. Picked up a bit more. Oh, Virus. I suppose. I don't know, they're going to attack right away. Well, we'll hopefully get to Al Haik again soon. We could get some more items, but let's hold out. I think they're going to fall back. I think they'll retreat. I wish I was I could play several Warhammer playthroughs at the same time. I'm just out of shape, Neo. There you go. Yeah. Dude, the last few days have been so stinking muggy around here. I have, for the first time in like a decade, felt like, yep, it's time. It is time. It is time to shake off the fat suit and lose some weight. But it was also a lot to do with I'm not nearly as athletic as I used to be. But yeah, I wonder, of course, the Matrixy thought, but I don't know how relative it is, right? Yeah. what is it? There's that laser thing with the dots on the wall. That'll stress you out a little bit. That'll stress you out, make you think you're in the Matrix for sure. But who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah, what was I joking with my daughter this morning about robots and AI? Oh, I was also talking about how, like, yeah, interesting. They say dumb as rocks, right? I'm like, oh yeah, you're dumb as rocks. Or dumb as a rock or something, you know, they compare intelligence to a rock kind of thing, right? Well, computer processors are made out of quartz. So it's like, are some rocks actually pretty smart if you teach them how to do something? Let's just try to chew these guys up as much as possible. It's kind of working. They're healing, but kind of working. I guess go for another. Oh my gosh, no.
Vengeance of the Jar. I have failed, Father.
I mean, he might be able to, but he's attacking Al Haik. Oh my gosh, how did that get switched out? What, has that always been? I thought that was another faction. Welp. Do we ambush them or what do we do here? Okay, how big and built are you?
But if I don't like what I hear, you'll be on your way to Stromfair's lair.
I mean, dwarves. How much would you pay me to kill some undead things? Where are the dwarves at here? Yeah, we're already kind of on their side with some things. They could get us trade too. Let's do that. Let's do it. Hey, Mad Bum. Ever seen the pirates over there before? You know, I can't say I can remember a time either. But at the same time, I haven't played in this area in a little bit with Tomb Kings. And I don't know. Excuse me. Zeech has been very mobile. So I think they're far enough away. If we wanted to. Now what's nice here is this might separate the two armies. Right. Actually. So I can't reach that, right? Or can I? Yeah, you can reach Arkin. Or we could leave Arkin here and attack this. Yeah. Like that? Is it bad? The first thing I think of... I've had football in the mind the last couple days because of waiver priority and stuff. I instantly thought of Kirk Cousins. You like that? Oh, it popped in my mind. But yeah, it's Zeech stuff, I want to say. Mad Bomb. I think it's the Zeech changing of ways. He just stole settlements and rotated it to someone else. But they were also fighting the dwarves. So it could have been that they came down, fight the dwarves in this area, and then went up north. I don't know if they're fighting with the Bretonnians too. Likely possibility there, where he probably attacked, but I don't know. Total War player, I know they've done it before, but why don't they ever do proper naval fights nowadays? So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know that anybody... I mean, there's probably some people who know, and are like, oh, it's X, Y, or Z. I remember talking to a dude back on release, and it was because of this. I would loosely say... Probably at the time of development, I think, and I've heard like the rumor that it was, what was the game? There was a game called, what was it? It was like I forget exactly what the game was called. I'm failing you there, but it was like I want to say something to do with the Dreadfleet, but I think that was the board game that it was based on. But it was essentially a game that had everything. It was naval warfare in Total War, right? Or in Total War in Warhammer. Gosh, I'm gonna hate myself that I can't remember, but it was a pretty fun game. I remember watching it a few times. I wish I would have bought it and played it more. But I mean, it could be that they had the rights and they didn't want, like, they were just like, no, we don't want you to make your own. We have the rights to the game, and why don't you guys just, stick to land warfare? It could have been that it's like, hey, it's just a whole nother level of like development that we don't have to do if we don't stay out of ships and stuff, because it isn't just these awesome giant ships, right? You have actually probably got to put him over here. So like imagine trying to balance a Tzeentch army, a Tzeentch navy, right? It's gonna be insane to try to like it's a floating castle in the ocean, right? And then how do you balance like the lizardmen and the ability that they have to just be like, yeah, we're gonna have floating whatever we want, can just float across the sea. So I think there was a point where naval was literally just pop-ups. It wasn't even really anything. And then eventually with the Vampire Coast DLC, we got a nice addition of them basically going, hey, now you're going to have much more interaction. There's going to be stuff that actually happens out at sea. Oh, we want to get on that. Ouch. Gotta kill this before it kills us.
Settra the Imperishable.
I think we're doing okay. Not the greatest, but we're doing alright. Pop Tomb Swarm down. Not some of these guys. In general, into war games. So they're not totally absent. It's like you don't really have it in games like Rome 1 or Medieval 2, which, gosh, if you ever played Rome 1 and had to deal with those nightmare situations of, oh man, those sea pirates are just going to mess me up with like one or two little long ships. I just sent an army across to get itself obliterated. But then like you can also go over to like Empire. Amazing sea battles in Empire, right? One of my favorite parts of playing that game probably is the awesome sea battles that you can get yourself into. Yeah, man, it's not necessarily a perfect world in the Total War realm, right? I mean, Rome 2, I think you had some pretty cool stuff with like the ability to dock ships and being able to be like, hey, I want to attack the settlement from sea, and then like when you attack, you can actually bring in this an army of boats and take on the settlement in that way and battle, and then just dock them and jump off, right? Being able to hit the boats and split them in half in Rome 2 was pretty awesome. So there's been times, right? There's been times where it's been pretty gnarly. Probably go back for him here in a moment. Oh, jeez. Leave my chariots alone. there's their heal. Let's see if we can hide them, stash them, and hopefully get a heal here, but I don't know. I don't know. Beautiful. This worked out. We can send him on to that unit. Okay, we're going to keep an eye over there. I would really like to get back over and help my army there, bud. We're going to have to bail. Go back. Uh-oh. Not the end of the world, though. At least do Shopty. Okay, this is getting bad. Might make it back there in time to get those. I don't know. We'll see. They're trying to die. There we go. There's a heal. Let's heal up these Ushopti. Try to slow him down. Hey, don't shoot that. Please. Go tackle those. Well, hello. I don't know why they stopped attacking him. Or was it a blob they were fighting? I forget, but either way, you think they would continue. Okay, they've tied all that up. Okay, if they're going to tie up our tomb prints, let's make them pay for it. Okay, now this is getting pretty sloppy, but I think we're doing fine. Yeah, the Necropolis Knights are doing fine. I mean, you want them to do a bit better, but I mean, they're doing their job. And there's the break. There we go. There we go. In general, I love an updated Shogun, but also scared that they would mess it up. Same thing with medieval. You know, it kind of depends, right? I think anyone can fail at anything, right? We used to think how indestructible Halo could be, or I mean, and how infallible Sonic is, right? It's still around, but I mean, when I was a kid, Sonic was up there. He was 1A, right? He was, or 1B to 1As, like Mario and stuff. So, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, anyone can screw up anything. But I think, all things considered, what's nice about CA is even if they come out and they don't land on their best foot, and they don't take the right step, and they fall flat on their face, worst case scenario, right? We're making Settra out to be a bit tanky here. I don't know why, but we always respec him. Yeah, let's get the leadership up a bit more. But what I like about CA is I think almost in any case, in any scenario, they're going to... That would be nice to have right away. they're going to attempt to make it better, right? Like when Rome 2 came out and it didn't have the best landing, they stuck with it and it got better. Same here, right? Total Warhammer 3 came out, wasn't on its best step, it got better. We have an ad sneaking up in about a minute. Apologies, but we'll get the ads out of the way. The Bezos time will be reset, and we'll be back after about 3 minutes. And it'll be like it never happened, but that way, come and go as you please. You don't have to worry about there being an ad every time you leave and come back. And yeah, we can just get through the ads and be back, no problem. Any devs for... Oh yeah, like look at the games right now that you can spend less than $30 on and have, and they're some of the best games of the year. Oh, it's turned into something I don't really like with that. Yeah. Oh, who was I listening to? I'm excited for Borderlands, right? And this guy was saying, he's like, yeah, you know, every time the guy who, like, whoever runs Borderlands, every time he opens his mouth, they lose more money. And I kind of like, oh, jeez. I haven't been paying that close of attention, but it's like, hopefully it's not that bad. But, oh, man. Oh, man. Probably slip in a garrison here, too, and upgrade the port to a grave port. Could upgrade that. Could be nice. Let's go and upgrade the Ushapti building, though. But yeah, there's been amazing games this year. I mean, heck, Silk Song's $20, right? Claire Obscure is a wonderful one. Wonderful example. Okay, so we made an enemy, but hopefully we can sort it out quick. And if nothing else, we can sell land to the dwarves. And maybe even get Skaven Blight. I mean, it's right there. But yeah, apologies. There's the ad. I was like, wait, the numbers went away. But I'm going to get some more coffee. I'll be right back. We'll get to the end, through the intern. Change the patch and why is Settra getting new haircut? Yeah, Tomb Kings are pretty good, but it's hard to say. Between the two, it's hard to say. But I'll be right back to answer your question in full knowledge that you're getting the response here in a little bit, Shiro. Because I don't know that you can hear me while the ad's running. Be right back.
But know that the desert is mine.
Okay, what do we got here? Peace treaty? Let's get more money. Extra couple of 100 gold on there. Very nice. Someone sacked, faction destroyed, ready for duty. Nice, we got technology done. In a battle, eliminate Lord belonging to any of the following enemies. And we're gonna go kill him. That's gonna be our enemy. Oh gosh, they can't decide what they're gonna do over here.
They will fear us.
But yeah, so far the tech tree for the Lizardman is up there. And then just everything kind of being dialed up and tuned up into Warhammer 3 just feels good for both factions. Lizardman very much needed it. Yeah, Tomb Kings, yeah, it's just that much better.
My glory. Greatness comes. Land of the dead. Even the Settra offers no challenge. Greatest.
Let's see how this goes. Yeah, he runs.
Priestkin of greatest dynasty. Settra the Imperishable.
Very good. We get a decisive victory. Which feels kind of sad to like take this fight and just auto-resolve it. Because Arkin is an absolute unit, right? We want to fight him. But is he going to be much of a challenge even? His army looks like it's just... The whole core of it right there is just junk. Oh well, we gotta... It's the showdown. We all gotta see. But yeah, so I very much like the new tune-ups to both factions in the new patch. I love that we've been getting these nice chunky patches over the last year. You know, there's a lot of complaint that they're not churning out content like they were before, and we have just so far between DLCs, and that isn't wrong, but at the same time, I mean, the amount of content we're getting overall, just like slowly pumped into the game, I wonder how it compares, if it's like equal or less. I don't know. We'll do a similar deal here. I look a little bit more on the dunes. Welcome back. The poor pirates need a lot. They do need some stuff. I'm not going to argue with you there. I was thinking before stream today. So we have that whole talk of, well, maybe we'll get some single Lord DLCs out and about, right? That had me thinking, I wonder if that's how we'll get like Hugo Roth, stuff like that. I don't know, but let's get some Tomb Swarm going here. Melt these guys down a little bit. Hopefully beat up on Arkin. We are thumping him, man. The Tomb Swarms are swarming. We're in the chariot off of the century.
Mightiest of kings. Petra agrees.
it up. This will give us some heals too. And if we can, we'll switch over to his Tomb Prince next. But yeah, I'd love to see the pirates get a few iterations in the DLC department, right? They could greatly benefit from that kind of stuff, I think. I'd like to think. And we'll just double stack this stuff. Okay, we're still fighting. It's not going so well, but I don't know that it's going badly. I don't know whose Ushapti these are, if they're the summoned ones. No, I think they're just some Ushapti over here.
Settra the Imperishable.
Nice. Another shot here from the... it's got to get some levels. It's getting some levels, but a little bit more isn't going to hurt. But nice. Ushapti are getting smacked around by our burning chariot of doom. The chariot of the gods. But yeah, you go Roth or like even having Van Geist and getting like a bunch of other units. But I think Van Geist, we've probably seen the most out of that, because I mean, why would they have that and Celostra, I guess, right?
Do as I say.
We'll kind of beat him up here a little bit. D26 Vex, thank you guys so much for the subs, man. It's too kind of you guys, but thank you so much. 4 months to... Dude, too long. Too long, you guys. The support's immense. I cannot thank you enough. So these things are anti-large. Let's go ahead and get them working. They've done an amazing job of just sitting here pruning, right? Doing some damage with their poison. Oh, how did you get out here? Get him back.
Very well. Forward. Go. Obey.
Yeah, we got those archers out there. That's about it. Let's go take care of these guys. I'm sure we'll lose them, but for the time being, that's fine.
Rise, my statues.
But let's split this. Let's take 2 and 2 to deal with these scorpions. Okay, swing as much in here as we can. And where is Settra? Oh, nice. Settra is in here, so we can start get the healing going.
My orders enacted.
Very nice. Again, Vex, thank you so much for the sub, man. Too kind. Too kind of you.
Promise.
Oh, hello. Yeah, 'cause that Ushapti summon always gets me, man. Doesn't matter how much experience I have in this game, it always gets me when it pops up. But there we go. That takes out Arkan's entire stack. We're all done. We've lost a total of 250 units. I don't think we had any units get wiped out, but some key units get damaged. That is a bummer, but I think we'll be just fine. There's a hope that we can maybe make it on to the next settlement, but we'll see. Likely we have to go around. Got the new DLC, so now I gotta get back. What's the new DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance? I have to double check in on that. I slept on that. I remember they sent me the early release code, right? So I got I was supposed to have the full edition, right? The everything release. But then they were like, so here's the issue. We haven't got we're not getting those out until this point in time. We'll rotate them over here. But there's just a bunch of hullabaloo for it. I don't think I've ever switched over. Oops. I might need to. Legacy of the Forge. Ooh. Now that's a game I genuinely I'm so annoyed with myself that I haven't gone back and played. I need to. So badly. Let me double check. Let me see here. I do remember I was keeping an eye out for it, so I might have done it and just checked it off in my brain. I did pick up the first one for stupid cheap. Stupid cheap. Yeah. We're all good. Nice. It's real good. I want to play it. I really do. And I'm so blessed that I've worked with Deep Silver in the past. So when the opportunity arose, I just tried to jump up and raise my hand. So, yeah, totally blessed with that. Totally blessed. But yeah, it just goes to show. It's not just a streamer thing. Get out there. If you play video games and you want to help out with testing, there's all kinds of game companies that'll be like, hey, here's a code for a game. Tell us what you think. So never doubt that part of gaming and what you can do with an email. I mean, I don't go out and ask for the freebies, right? But if they're promoting, why not? Why not? I think, was it EA and Blizzard back in the day? I applied for both, and I would get. I've never gotten. I don't. I might got some free cheap games, but it's supposed to be one of those things. The more you play it, the more it pays into the next thing. So, and I didn't really get too invested into it. But then other things Ubisoft, the more I put into that, the more that gave out good stuff. But yeah. Arkan the Blackened. The Lich King may have dark sorcery and the power of the Great Necromancer, but that's not always enough when facing massed ranks and heavy blades. Diplomatic relations +20 with Tomb Kings, weapon strength +25% when fighting against vampire counts. Assault expert. Even the sturdiest of the defenses would struggle to withstand this warrior's attack. Melee attack +4, leadership aura size +30% when attacking, and leadership +4 when attacking Lord's army. Enemy killed in battle. We got another talisman of preservation. We've unlocked the Sphinx of Usekf. The fury of the gods made stone. These chosen sphinxes augment their brutal scythe attack with magic and fire. Oh, I was hoping to make it to Kofir, but we cannot. Okay, he could make it to Kofir.
Find my harem. I forbid this. This is forbidden.
Okay, get him over here. Send this army to take on Kofir. Very good. Hey, Ruben Nortz. Hopefully I said that half correctly. But good to see. Hopefully all's well. Let's get down here just to get eyes on things. Hopefully all's going well. Hopefully all's good. Oh, thank you so much for that follow. Too kind of you. Too kind. I'm the last fight on the first one. Then when I finish that, I'm going to restart and focus on stealth. There you go. You know, I played Ghost of Tsushima. I started this year playing Ghost of Tsushima, right? And I was like, man,
My servant fails me. My faith in you wanes.
so like, his chariot's so big it's hard to tell where he actually can go. I guess if we go over here, we can maybe push him back and go for the Great Desert here in a little bit. But we can also kind of continue along the coastline here as we battle. We'll grab this. Yeah, we'll get Scholarly Purity. Or, yeah. But yeah, I need to play that game so much more than I have. I really just kind of sampled it at launch and was like, okay, we got to come back later. And just got sucked into other things. Life got busy. Time has flown by. But I tend to do this every year. And a few make it through the cracks. And I still kind of loop back, right? A handful of games that have been put out. And everyone's like, oh, this is Game of the Year. I've tried to get my hands on and play. Not all of them. Recently, I mean, I personally took the time to play Snake Eater, the new Delta. I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, so them remastering it and it looking as good as it is, I had a ton of fun playing it. Pyramid of King Amenemhem Amenemhem. The King of the Fleet Port is forever immortalized by his colossal pyramid. Canoptic Charge generated 10, control +1 all provinces, winds of magic power reserve capacity +5 all armies. Sea lanes journey duration -1, income from trade tariffs +5, and tradable resources produced +5% faction wide. That'll be pretty awesome. That'll be tasty. It's kind of cool. We can just like pop money whenever we need it once we get enough jars. I'm gonna say is you get to build some stuff in the new DLC, and I love it. My favorite DLC is the first one. You get to rebuild a village? That's pretty cool. I have only watched the first one, so when I saw it, like I said, I've worked with Deep Silver, so if I wanted to be really petty and just be like, oh, just give me a code, I could have probably asked, but like, how disrespectful. First of all, and secondly, like anybody else, I can wait until there's a sale, and I got it for like $6, the entire game, like the complete edition of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 for like $6. So I snatched that up, so that next time we kind of get into that rhythm. When I played Ghost of Tsushima, what I loved about it was that immersion feel, that feeling of I am in this. I am almost in this realm. Yeah, let's get both.
Address me as your highness.
Yeah, we gotta buff the guys. So
Greatness comes.
you already knew that. No, I don't even know what village you're talking about. I still need to play it. I have only watched little bits and pieces here and there, but the idea that the premise that they're rolling out, man, I'm buying. Oh, come on. Freaking Zeech just will not let us be. Speaking of, like, can we set our troubles aside? No. No, they don't want peace.
I trust you will not waste my time. My scrap.
Trade with them might be nice for just a moment. They're not going to be around long. Yeah, we can just peace out, and you go back to just existing as the nurgly things. The nurgly things. Income from ports +3. That'll help our unit capacity there, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we could just jump into this, right? We could even make it that much shorter. Is there anywhere that kind of needs it? I mean, we could here, especially if there's an attack coming. Then we could get significantly ambitious here, so we're down to 7. And though we could get some cool stuff in here, so like there's this, we could get another Necrotech. What I'm wondering though is if we go in here or here. We do this also. Are we down to 6? Oh, we're out. We have exhausted our stuff, but we should be able to get another 500 by next turn. So this isn't out the door yet. Speaking of doors, One Door Pondor, welcome in, man. How are things? How was stream? How are you doing? It's good to see you guys. If you're not already following One Door Pondor, click this link. Get a follow another channel. Check them out and get a follow in there. I guarantee you will not be disappointed with what you find. What do we do here, guys? We could get this. That would be wonderful. It could be. But I think for the moment, let's go and grab the Proclamation of the Second Dynasty. From the sands comes steel and shadow. The desert stables open to the gallop of death. Construction cost -10% for cavalry and chariot buildings, along with income from post-battle loot, +10%. We have a lot of cav. We have a lot of cav buildings right now, so that might be perfect. Al Haik to a tier 2 or 3 might be wonderful. Might be a wonderful call there. I think that's what we do. Most of our money goes in there, and yeah, let's go ahead and repair Virus after all that. And we're good. We'll come back and deal with these guys, hopefully. And next turn, I'm hoping like 6, maybe 5 turns. We'll see what we can get down to. Monster Train had a great update, an epic run. Really? I'll have to check it out. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'm getting to the point in my gaming life, man, where I just want to play everything. Kind of want to start playing a little bit of everything, right? Yep, I ended up playing, finally finished Delta, right? Like I finally, after all these years and all the different times that I've played Snake Eater, and have had access to it, I'll admit, every time I get a new remaster of Metal Gear Solid, I'll play the crap out of that, dude. Like the original Metal Gear Solid for the PS1. Still, I'll go play the old PS1 version. But yeah, I have never finished Metal Gear Solid 3. So going and playing that for the first time, I've gotten, I think, essentially I got to the point where you went and fought Volgin, right? And 2 or 3 times, I essentially got to that point and my save got deleted. So the time I just stopped playing, I finally got there, and I even had that moment of like, I had to stop. I'm like, oh, I've definitely gotten past where I was before. It's like, is something weird gonna happen? So I backed up the save file. It's like, yeah, let's have 2 or 3. Very good. Oh, so we can't get another one. We can see. Oh, it's only 7. I was hoping like 6, but it is what it is. Yeah, with the mutagenic stuff. Wonder if we just jump to Lashik.
What? Vengeance of the Tra! Find my hand. They challenge me.
Oh, of course. We can't take it. We'll take it next turn.
Petra watches. Find my harem. Good. Attend me. Slave for Settra. Submit. Strive to greatness.
Okay, we'll just chill right here. Hopefully push these guys a little bit.
Hand of the dead. Drag their souls.
I think they would have went probably down this way. Would be my guess.
Death sworn.
Yep. Well, no.
Priest moves.
Where's the other army? Well, that's unsettling. So I think the next move here. Construction cost reduction buildings. Provincial capitals would be pretty nice to be reducing the cost of. Recruitment buildings would be pretty awesome too, though. Let's go and get the 7th Wisdom of the 6th Dynasty. A resurgent Nehekhara reached its peak under Alcazar. Nagash returned, and after years of war, Nehekhara finally fell into decay. Sadly, we'll get vampire corruption everywhere, but I guess so be it. So be it. We gotta get the scorpion nest going. But then in that case, we'll get virus built up. And talk. Let's get somewhere that we can build the chariot building. Yeah, let's just get the money flow assisted. Yeah, we'll repair the pools of despair anyway. So we'll see. I'm guessing maybe they're stashed somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Will you join this war? What if we join this war? Nope. Interesting. Okay, I don't know, we want to check some quick diplomacy. We probably need to check on Scarbrand soon. He's down to 1 settlement. Well, he's dead.
I am the Grand Hierophant. It intrigues me.
Just take his money real quick.
About this issue.
Fear my malice.
Yeah, we kind of want to make friends with the High Elves, not make enemies of them. That did get us a little bit extra money. Yeah, let's get the public order going there. And in the turn, we almost have 6k a turn now. After that, try to install everything on my little laptop. Baldur's Gate is so huge I can't fit much else. Door War 3 is big, sure, but yeah. A lot in it. Yeah, there's a few. So, like, one of them that I've had to make room for in a few places is Call of Duty. The wife is a big Call of Duty fan. My son started playing with her now, too. I play every once in a while. I might actually, after I get off stream today, and after I pick up my daughter, and that little, like, I think there's, like, what, 45 minutes before my son gets home, I might try to grind. He's been working so hard to unlock the, like, he's, I actually I got trolled him the other day. He is a kid. He doesn't give a shit about the numbers. He doesn't care about winning or losing the game. He wants to have fun, right? So he's just in it to have a good time. Nice, close victory. Get out of here, nerd. Oh, they're going to be able to take it after that.
I always need
maybe. He can definitely take more attack. Oh, the guy. But yeah, games are stupid big. And then what I was reading the other day that there's talk that PlayStation might be getting Call of Duty down to like 20 gigs, 30 gigs. It's probably a meme, probably a joke. I just saw it in a short, quick glance. But wouldn't that be hilarious if like PlayStation gets a hold of it, like, nah, fuck this garbage. We're not gonna have a 200 gigabyte game on here. But who knows? Who knows what they can pull off? Yeah. I still need to go back and play Baldur's Gate 3. I played a little bit of that. The game was gorgeous. It was tons of fun. I just loved rolling the damn dice, dude. Holy cow, that was fun. But my wife went in. Like, she doesn't play a ton of games, but when she does, she has a good time. And man, let me tell you, she went in on that one. So we want to wait a little bit. Wait a little bit so that when we do recruit our new lord, we'll be able to have all that together. 2 more turns here.
We are their nightmares. Glory for Khemri. I forbid this. Move, but not yet. Move! Tomb King, address me as your highness.
Okay. He can take out this. Easy win.
Nehekhara will be mine. Let the living live. Legions march. I reign. Advance.
Yeah, getting that little bit of healing would be nice. I think we overextend with him. We're slowly getting beat up here, but I think we can play runaway. We can take this, then go straight over to the Sorcerer's Island. So at least in this capacity, we're keeping him on his heels. We're taking territory nonstop. He's chasing after us, not us chasing after him, kind of thing. And yeah. Catch us if you can, nerd. That's what we're essentially trying to do. Upgrade that so it just cheapens the spell. Very good. Very good. I want that so badly, but we'll wait. We'll wait. Oh. Playing the Tuskers. At Sudenburg, we probably need to get the growth up and going here. Graveport would be pretty awesome. That's probably what we need to do. Yeah. Do that. And yeah, I think we upgraded the port here. We also get the brass works. And upgrade the port at Xandri. So that'll be nice across the board, I think. Very nice. Black Pyramid. Let's make sure, let's get the control up. Control everywhere. We'll probably switch that. That's already switched over. Over here, we can switch over here. That's been switched, and so is that. In fact, we can just switch over that just for the moment, and it should help. But yeah, from there, we're looking pretty good. We'll push into the desert, and once we kind of crest the plateau here of this war with Arkan, we will likely go ahead and just shift gears into getting our quest battles. Now, the idea was hopefully to go up into that area and confederate the Tomb Kings, but I don't think that's going to be a feasible option. We might have to respawn him. We'll see. Might send somebody over there and then just knock him around. Confederate him and then come back. Oh, he is just rampaging. He is nigh unstoppable. All right. So I think we've done a good job. We just got to keep the ball rolling here. Some have made it through, right? There's that one little army that made it through, but I think we'll be fine. Should be fine. Okay, after this turn, we'll be able to start healing. Oh my gosh. Every time it's been a pain.
Drag their souls to Utera. For mighty Petra. They will feed us. My father demands its sand. Nehekhara reborn.
Let's see. They stand and fight. Close victory. Very good. Very good. Yeah, we need the extra punishment since we took so much damage. But that nets us the settlement. Secures us the desert. And we'll build the Lost Tomb excavation. Deep below the sands rest ancient tombs long since forgotten. We'll get 25 marble slabs, 50 growth, immune to sandstorm attrition to all armies in adjacent provinces. 200 gold cost per turn, though, and it'll add 2 tomb guards to the settlement. Very good. Very good. Yeah, let's just push it to the moon here with that. And this should happen even faster. Yeah. Where are we at? 5 turns? Yep. The sooner, the better. We could get a better garrison over here. El Calabad could get up to a tier 3. That might be nice. I'll hike, get salt. I think we do this. Upgrade that. Let's get the salt. And because we're going to really need the replenishment over here, let's get that. Let's grab that. Get another point of Woundmaker. Where were we at before? 83? That's not too bad. Maybe get Devastating Charge now instead. Over here, we'll get more melee defense, getting him up to 52. Yeah, leave him on foot, I think. Don't love the chariots, man. Don't love the chariots. Another point to assault units. Yeah, we're right here, so we can repair the settlement. Alright. Now we got the Great Desert of Araby. We can go ahead and push on to the Wizard Caliph Palace. Take out Sorcerer's Island next turn and hopefully stem the invasion force here at Kofir. But that should put a pretty quick wrap on Arkan's, our war with Arkan and the followers of Nagash. Hopefully turning our attention towards, I don't know, man, do we jet on up here with an army to go find Katep and see if he's still alive and try to, like, I think he's alive up in the mountains, so we could wander up there. But we get declared on, but we could try to march on up in the mountains, attack him, betray him, everyone will hate us, but we win the battle with him. We think that's how we confederate him. We could sell the territory to make friends, maybe. And same idea. Khalid is same idea, closer though, right? Ah, dang it. Where are you going? Nice. He's just gonna run home. He's like, we might be in trouble. As the next step is always the correct choice. Not a bad call, right? Sure, we might be looking at the donut. It could be the little hopscotch step we could take. Also, I mean, the Dread Fleet's on the way. Skaven Blight, also, right? Get the book there. But how much do we want to dedicate to that? Also here, we have to fight some pirates. They're apparently coming down to deal with us. They're coming south. Oh, we gotta find a way of getting that settlement off them also. We sold them the camp to neutralize that last war. Man, the Scarbrand's going nuts. That's not good. Scourge of Cain has been destroyed. Right performed. Faction encountered. Foreign trespasser. The Deceivers have the Nemesis crown. That's scary. Great Mortis Delta and the Land of the Dead. Well, I think we have to take the Pyramid and Gash up to a tier 4 charged. And that'll help out. Get us more money, more things, increase our research rate. Yeah, all around good stuff.
See, Father, I command. I command movement. Yes, then. King of greatest dynasty. I have arrived.
Oh wait, stop. Gotta take Kofir back. I was about to just leave it behind. That would have been a mistake.
To battle for the Creator God. My will be done.
Go chase him down and do some more damage. Yikes.
Arise, my legions, rise.
Okay, how long do we have to sit here to replenish that? Hopefully not too long. A couple there. I mean, honestly. Just grab the good stuff. And we'll just hit the road when we can. Hopefully deliver those to Settra. And I think we'll be able to make it to the Wizard's Caliph by next turn. I don't think there's any worry there.
I serve King and Patria. Do not challenge me.
Okay. We've been pretty aggressive here, but I think it's paid off. Yeah, let's get growth. Money going through there. Try to chill them out a little bit. Just for a few turns. And we'll take a little bit of hit on money there, but I think this should be fine. Oh crap, we have the pirates coming down. We did not do anything to respond to that. Well, there's the army at Kofar that can move over and deal with that. So, I wonder, hold on a sec. Let's go ahead, let's see if Sartosa maybe wants to talk. Let's see if Sartosa wants to maybe negotiate about things, like peace. I can't wait. It's like it's teasing me. I can't wait for this to be a thing. The Grand Hierophant kind of... I don't know if it's the Grand Hierophant, but the Caster Lord. I can't wait. I was hoping in their tune-up they would just kind of give it to us, but it makes me wonder if there's maybe a Tomb King DLC at some point in time they're going to do. Maybe they're looped up into the Nagash DLC. Who knows? It'd be cool. It'd be cool, though. I'm kind of hoping Nagash has his own thing to everything. And maybe, like, Arkin can be, like, a hybrid of Nagash, Vampire Counts, and Tomb Kings.
Salt and blood, fool. Salt and blood.
Okay.
Don't be a fool.
Alrighty. Well, we got a couple provincial capitals. And then we might be pretty sorted. He's probably going to go finish him off right now. Wonder what random army. We're probably going to send an army up into the oceans and it's just going to get wiped out. Watch that happen. But we got to get up there somehow. All the way over there. Okay. I mean, they're kind of winning. Can't really hate what they're doing. I don't know if we can get over there. I don't know, Skavenblight's right next to us. We could go just take that. No. Your doom is already written there, Mr. Arkin. He just hits it to take the money. What a jerk. Oh, interesting. I thought Vol was going to go and attack our ports there. They're just condensing at Sartosa. All right. Pirates doing pirate things with Mad Mullets in here. Or as I like to go, free experience. No. Springs of Eternal Life. Entropy increases. In cities as old as the desert, it is the natural order that even the finest buildings eventually crumble and fall. One of our largest temples has started to collapse. We fear that it will soon topple, bringing down calamity. Should we reinforce it? Yeah, reinforce the temples. Why not? New World colonies have been wiped out. Zufbar also, along with seducers of Slanesh.
I am my father's son. Move, but not yet. My will be done. Find my harem.
Let's hit this while we're out here. Raid the Cove. How's it look? Pyrrhic victory. Not our Nehekhara warriors. Yeah, let's get the money in movement range. Yep, and we'll get down here to the Sheik. Very good. Got 10k and obsidian trinket. Okay. How is this looking now? Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I was gonna say, damn near walk right in and take it. We got a cursed armor. A dissonant cry for battle emanates from this war gear, betokening an eerie anomaly in the sorcery that empowered it. This character will be wounded instead of killed in battle. Attribute revealed. Armor plus 200. Speed minus 50%. Melee attack minus 20. Melee defense plus 20. Physical resistance plus 10%. Interesting. Storm of Necromancy. Disband both of those after. We're going to go ahead and get rid of these guys. Pop a couple of them in here. Yeah. Kind of want to replace the chariots. But we will in due time. Eventually. We have some good stuff to build when we're ready. In fact... No, let's wait. Let's wait. Yeah, we'll get another point of restless minions so we can get even more Tomb Guard. Yeah, getting it up to 10 total. Yeah, now they don't even need to. Now you can do it in one turn. Why don't we replace these with some Tomb Guard? We'll share with him here in a bit. Rotate some units over. But yeah. Then we'll maybe send somebody out to go find Katep and go pick at him. That may be the next plan. We'll get more charge bonus. Over here we'll get Defender of the Dynasty. Ceremonial bandages will be good. Keeper of Lore will be wonderful. Keep that magic up and running. We'll We'll get the movement range, but we definitely need to get an inscription of repair sooner than later. Okay. Ad starting about a minute. When that goes off, I'm going to go ahead and check in on things around the house. Maybe start another load of laundry. Just kind of get the ad out of the way, and then we're going to get right back to things. Like it never ever happened, but that way you can come and go as you please. There's not going to be any pre-rolls, and we'll be back to things in no time. Thank you for your patience. Sorry for any inconvenience at all. But yeah, hopefully no problem. What to do here? So upgrade the pools of despair. More money. Repair that. Fix up this. A little bit of that. Al Haik will get the better port, the better garrison. Upgrade Kofor. Some more growth there. Sorcerer's Island will get up to tier 3 right away. Public orders are pretty good here at Khemri. Growth over here at Sudenburg. Nice, that'll give us access to the catapults. And yeah, just more growth here at Pools of Despair. And we're looking pretty good. I think we're looking pretty good. Now we just gotta get on to Vulture Mountain. Easy peasy. Now, again, do we want to see... I don't know if they're getting any closer to that, but... all in all, I think we're succeeding here. We shall see. But that's Arkan's capital. He's got the one settlement left in the mountains. This is like a true supervillain moment, right? He's just in his hidden mountain headquarters. There's the ad. I'll be right back, guys. Thank you for your patience. Holy cow. How goes, Grommash? Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully I didn't take too long on those ads there. Ooh, there've been some destructions. Where'd he come from? But yeah, I mean, it definitely... Oh, man, there's some stuff going on here. I mean, it doesn't always feel crispy and new, right? But... I can't complain too much. Yeah, we'll just chill here. You're not going to do anything.
I keep my own counsel. I keep my own counsel.
Okay, here's Aranessa.
Have me on my ship.
Here we go. We could do this. We have 2 turns, and there's going to be another... Let's wait 3 turns for this, right? But we could have sandstorms going across everywhere right when they land. Yeah, let's go and do that. So we're preemptively getting some storms going on here to keep the our opponents out. Yeah, Grum, good to see you, man. Hopefully all has been going well. Hopefully all is going great. It's a pleasure to have you here, brother. Yeah, we'll go and ambush over here. What we could do here is we could just merge down this. Get rid of these guys. Do a little bit of that. Yeah, we gotta share a little bit next turn, but that looks alright.
Son of Nehekhara. The land of the dead. We move when I am ready.
How are we looking here? I think that's pretty much everything. Wizard Caliph's Palace. Probably slap in some control for the moment. A little bit of that. We'll use up some more of our jars there to get through some stuff. We're so far away from all this, it might be nice to build up these garrisons a bit more. Like Sudenburg also. Get the growth going for the moment. Same with this over here. Give us better punishment in the upcoming fights. Okay, we're good there. Good here. Not so much there, but we can handle. Yeah, our economy is doing quite well. Can't complain about that. But yeah, I will say, I mean... So, I mean, the game isn't, like, revolutionized, right? It hasn't, like, radically changed. That they are patching and updating as quickly as they are. Things do have a more refreshing feel. I did not... In many cases, I don't suspect, right? It's going to be a big change. And I'm not like, oh, man, I got... Dude. Why are you fighting everyone, Katep? Oh, Katep's dead. So Lamia might be where we want to go. Then we could confederate Khalida, take those settlements, but the question is, like, we might have to fight our way through the dwarves, and that's going to be kind of messy. But if we do that, Wurzag's probably going to love us. We do have to do something about the undead pirates here, who we've completely ignored while we've targeted Arkhan. How are we looking here? Airness and landed. This one's not quite. I mean, we might have enough time to have our defenses up. I think it's like one turn away, right? The poor Greenskins are like, what kind of mess did we get jumped into here, man? They just wanted to hang out and do their thing. Dude, they took another one of our settlements? Damn it, Zeech. Just keep stealing our settlements, man. We had the Great Desert, now we lost it. We're going to have to trade with Wurzag just to get our desert back. We'll see. Maybe if he starts losing to the dwarves, we'll just attack Wurzag. I don't know. We'll see. Masters of Innovation have been destroyed along with the Exiles of Nehek. What a bummer. Yeah, I noticed. Confederation. Mission aborted. Could you guys just like go away? No, we are the only faction they're at war with now. How does that happen?
My father's will. Curse them. I will return. Ready? Break it open.
So let's go over here.
My dynasty. Stride to greatness. Serfs.
I think that's all we want to do there. But then in this army, I might rotate some out. So he could probably take these. I mean, honestly, he's got some cav. Just call it good for now. Just call it good. Now let's get these points in here. We get Wrath of the Creators. And Assault Garrisons. If they attack, they attack, but I don't think they're going to be able to move their garrison in. So that's nice. That's a net positive. Very good. Even more damage now. There's not much we can do. It's like one turn from having a better garrison, but we have a pretty decent garrison, so we'll see. We'll see. We can get a couple new heroes if we wanted to. What do we got here? What to build, what to build. Kasabar, finally. Let's get that built up. Beautiful. Here at El Calibad. We could push growth up a bit here, which I think that's what we're going to do. Yes, and some money. Get some more money flow. Lashik, let's go ahead and upgrade that to a tier 2. And hopefully we are in Vulture Mountain by next turn and we can focus back up in this direction. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. They probably take Xandri here, no problem. Which sucks because it's got a pyramid and everything there. But not a lot we can do until we get up another army, but we can finish off the undead here, then focus north. We need to figure some things out, man. This is not good. The amount of times Zeech is just taking our settlements and giving them over to, Oh, nice. Nice. What are you watching on YouTube? I need to get more time on YouTube. Used to that algorithm a bit more. Where are you going? Decisive defeat, it says. I wonder if we might be able to do some damage here. That's a lot of man-eaters, man. I watch everything possible. I follow a lot of people. That's pretty cool. You gots to nowadays, right? I say. This is a pretty decent garrison. It's too bad we don't have like the beefed up one. We do have some things. I think we got to do as much damage as we possibly can here. As much as we can. Which is not likely going to be a lot, but let's try to do as much as we were able to. If we can get some kills, good, great. But this is going to be a grinder. Should be back up here in no time, though. Then from here, we should be able to push into Sartosa, take her settlement, maybe sell it back to her, and then be done with this. And just some free money from the dwarves. But I'm surprised. I'm admittedly a bit surprised to see her coming down here. But, I mean, she is right next to us, so why not? Or just one of the spears over here. Yeah, I forgot they got the heal per second there. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess we could probably put these here to start with. Can they make it over that? I don't know if they can even make it over that wall. We'll try. We'll try it. I guess just load up the chariot somewhere. Not really going to have any towers going, which is unfortunate, but I don't know, I mean, we can maybe put one of these guys out there. But like here, maybe even, I don't know, this would be the target if we could, but I don't know that it's really necessary. I mean, we could maybe chew up stuff over here. Yeah. So we get some free damage on these guys. I don't know how much it'll do, but more damage on the vampires, the better. If you're asking me. Hitting us with cannons already. Oh, they're going to run away. They're gonna run from it. Hopefully this does some good damage on them. I don't know, they're kind of stacked up weird. They did some. Some's better than none. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, let's take out some of these bats. Oh, they shot us again. Okay, this might actually kill the bats. Very good. Okay, let's get the 2,000 point tower up and running. Yeah, they're not being as hyper. Oh man, look at that army. Not being as aggressive as I thought they would, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's go back over there. I don't know if they have any more flyers. Not really. Maybe sneak around out here and get some damage on the artillery pieces. Because really the name of the game more than anything here is how much damage can we do before they get to us. Probably spread these guys like that. Actually, probably do something like this. And line those guys up there. Slap that tower back there. Let's go try to kill these guys. There they go. I was going to say, I thought they were supposed to go invisible. Okay, then we're going to get over here as soon as we can. There we go. Got all kinds of sirens sneaking in here. Nice, they're still invisible. It's beautiful. Beautiful. There's still so many ogres here. Maybe we just go stash them in the trees. still got another 30 seconds. Let's get him in the trees for now. We'll see how much of that ammo gets dumped out, but otherwise, yeah, good stuff there. I might just wait till we get the 2K. Yeah, they're still just ripping away at the walls there. Those artillery pieces haven't gotten almost any work. That's not good. Where are all these guys gonna come from? Oh, we probably want a little bit to rotate out of, if we need. Ooh, Morngulls. Let's try to pick on the depth guard here as much as we can. One running Promethean. I feel like we're doing all right here. Not amazing. Okay, those things are starting to die, but oh my gosh, they're doing some damage. Oh, don't shoot there. Oh, that's the tower, right? Oh, okay. Whew. It's like, what are you doing there, artillery piece? Okay, kill the Morngulls. Kill the Morngulls. Come on, it's time. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, again, we want to try to kill as much of this as we can. We'll have 2 units of arrows firing in here at the rotting Prometheans and 1 firing at the animated Hulks. Let's go and switch over. Move these guys over there. Nice, we got our first heal. Oh, we are getting punished here, but we're just trying to do some damage. We know we're not going to win. Just trying to get some damage in. Holding the line pretty well over there. Over here, not so much. Not so much. Nice. Good shot there with the... Let's see if we can fire down there. Nice. There's the second heal. Hopefully they'll keep us up long enough. Come on. These things need to die. They're just holding on. If we can get to the point where we can summon these, we might put them on the artillery pieces out there. You know what we have? These. Okay, so some of those bigs are going down. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, jump on these guys. Please. Okay, it's not so important whatever's going on at the center. We're probably going to lose, right? But over here, we can try to win. Try to kill the artillery pieces. This will slow down everything for us in the upcoming battles. But yeah, it sucks overall, right? We don't want to see our guys go down. Nice. Hopefully take out the mortars here. They're crumbling. Hopefully that continues. Go for the other unit. Oh, things are starting to die. Oh, we should have put it on the bombers. I just got greedy with these. Okay. See if we can run that way, but we killed a bunch of units over here. Now they may come back. I mean, they're undead. They're zombies. They might come back. But for the moment, yeah, we got some kills here. Okay, hopefully the chariots can get into the bombers a little bit before we get wiped out. But it's coming. It's coming. So let's see what kind of damage we got here on our opponent. Hopefully it's something worth, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we did some good kills there, I think. Now we just gotta hope they stay dead. The dead rise again is always a good pain to deal with here, right? Can be an absolute nuisance. We'll see. Valiant defeat. Oh, they stayed dead. The ogres too. Very good. So hopefully that'll slow down their army. Wow. They're not even going to take it? Slowed them down significantly. I wonder if we fight that. I mean, I think again we would kill some units. Let's see. Let's see. Let's make them earn it. Why not? Don't want to just give it to them, right? Make them earn it. I think we corner camp it is what I think we do. Just try to punish as much as we can. I'm gonna go as thin as possible at first because yep, they have those. We have like 2 or 3 of them. Alrighty. We fired another one at us. Yep, there they go. Guessing like one more. At least. At least one more. Let's make someone invisible for now. We'll wait a bit longer and then we'll reform into a pretty thick line.
Unliving king.
Okay. And hopefully from here we can get some kills. But this is going to suck. No matter how you paint it. Let's focus these guys first. Try to kill these guys right out the gate. If those get into combat, they're going to do so much damage. Oh, this is not going well. Okay. Angle these guys. Hopefully we get our heal soon. No, I mean, did they not go? They won't move. They won't do it. I don't know why. They just won't fall back. There they go. That was very odd. I think they're gonna break. They just wanted to go. They're getting sucked into a fight no matter what. Yeah, they're fully healed. We should have probably fired into the big units or something. This is not going well. But I mean, I don't know, even though that we're doing decent damage. I don't even know that. We're almost to our third heal on our Ushopti. And we can get 2 of those now, right? Does it give me 2 back-to-back, or do I have to cycle through that many kills and deaths? Nice, there's another heal. Didn't go long. We're dying. We're dying. I don't think we got really any punishment there. We maybe chewed up some of their units, but I don't know that that really significantly helped. Yeah, my poor units are just dying. I'll get another quick heal there, but then, yeah, that's it. Heal as they die. I mean, I don't know. I guess it was valiant defeat, close defeat. We should have probably let it auto-resolve out, but we might have killed... It looks like we killed the Hulks and some Man-Eaters, so at least some units got wiped out instead of getting the damage spreading across. That's better, I guess. All in all, more or less a net positive. But, I mean, is she going to take it or sack it? Again, just sacks it. Now, where are you going? Now lick the wounds? I don't know. Estelle Vol, she's just going to sit there and take damage. She'll heal, but hopefully, I mean, before she's up and running, we'll be able to get over there. We're still dealing with Arkin. We'll see what we can do. Someone sacked. Dynasty researched. Undead pirates. A rumor has reached us from afar across the sea that a vampire has located a chamber of untold power deep within Lustria. Although he failed to harvest his power for his own unliving ends, the chamber collapsed, releasing the magic trapped within. The winds of magic increasing in strength when changing, plus 10%. Very good. What are you doing? Okay. All right. So we get the Vault of Nagash. Would be pretty cool. We get these buildings too. Get ourselves some big stuff. But the plan, and I mean, our research is still pretty good here. But the plan was to do this. We have to wait 3 turns now, I guess. So I guess it's not to do that. So I guess we will go ahead and build the Vault of Nagash. Deep inside the Pyramid of Nagash is said to be a vault cursed with undead magic by the fabled necromancer himself. Only very few know what secrets it truly holds. Lord Recruit rank +3, faction-wide. Hero Recruit rank +3, all provinces. Winds of Magic Power Reserve capacity +15, all armies. And spell resistance 10%, all armies. It also comes along with 20 Vampiric Corruption. It'll take 19 turns to build. Isn't that special? We're going to wait for one of these to build, I believe. That's the plan I kind of want to aim for. Yeah, let's go ahead and tear that down. Get a port going there.
King of greatest dynasty. Son of Nehekhara. Break it open.
And we'll pick on some of these armies here.
My father demands it. They will fear us.
Okay, let's take Settra and have him siege the settlement. And we'll get it close to feet here. But we're not done. Move him in and now attack here. He'll retreat, leaving the battle. Now all 3 should be able to jump in here. Yep. Decisive victory. Hopefully we don't take too much punishment here. Nope, not at all. We're going to go ahead and take Endless March. We get Arc in the Blackened on King Rakash also. Cardinal Valley Necrotect on a couple people. Got another Chariot, a Skeletal Steed, a Tomb Fleet Taskmaster. As if the Tomb King's skeletal slave sailors were not obedient and tireless enough, an extremely hard Taskmaster whips them into shape and on to greater achievement. Use Endless March post-battle captive option. Campaign movement range +10%. Very good. And then Settra here. Let's go ahead and take the settlement. Take the settlement and we are essentially done here. More or less. We got Storm of Necromancy. We'll send him to go deal with the last little bit of Arkan. And boom, that's the end of the followers of Nagash.
Legions march. Find my harem.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make sure that we're tying him up over here.
Not yet.
And we can instantly get it up to a tier 3, so why don't we tear that down? So why don't we? Yeah, more growth and public order.
Immortality and power.
Now we just need to make it back up to Al Haik and take on these vampires. We could get chariot bonuses. Let's do that. We have the casket. Let's go ahead and just buff up our artillery, I guess. No worries. Hopefully all goes well. Conquer, Tomb Strike, then up into the armor. Over here, Arrows of a Sap and Reanimate. Oh, that one's supposed to be pretty good, isn't it? No, it's just leadership. So one of those that heals. This one just does leadership. This one actually heals. Yeah. Yeah, gotta do the damage. Gotta pump out that damage. Put a point there, and do a point here. Actually, don't we need Mortuary Cult? No. We'll hold off on that. Probably something we want to get eventually, but not right away. We're getting Inscription Repair, Inscription of Repair, Boost Income, and Guardian Gargantua. With a couple points in melee defense.
Address me as your highness.
Increased mobility and Inscription of Repair. Ruse, your Syrians, and another point in Ruse. Then over here, a point to assault garrisons. And I think we're good. How are we doing here? Both those sound pretty good. Oh, we also have these. Frenzy 2. Ooh, Shoppy's not bad. Ooh, the Tomb Guard one would be pretty nice. It would. Yeah, let's go and grab that. Herald of Maharak. With gilded bones and magically honed blades, the golden host of Marak were the glory of the Third Dynasty. That'll give a unit of Tomb Guard plus 10 armor and plus 12% weapon strength.
Land of the dead. Tomb breeds of Nehekhara. Drag their souls.
Gotta go for the 69.
I am denied.
He's sorta good here. Let's just get something going, I guess. We probably should have built him back home. But if he dies, he dies. We're trying to stop these guys.
Petra watches. Yes, grovel and beg.
What do we want to do that? I don't know if he'll come back. Yeah, he does.
In our death.
Okay. Maybe we do just bring him back over here. Oh, wait, hold on. We're waiting until... What do we got? 3 turns here? Do we want to wait 3 turns to build an army? I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it with a Tomb King situation. I mean, I feel like we need to get that army up going as soon as possible, but I mean, I guess maybe we wait a little bit for the casket and the bonuses. We'll let the sandstorms do a little more work here. Gosh, he recruited a lot really quickly. There's no sense to keep fighting these. I mean, she is a horde, essentially, right? So, and she can, you know, raise dead. Okay, they've taken it now. Damn dirty bird, get out of my mouth. And damn dirty undead, get out of my desert. Gotta get our salt back. We're gonna take your lighthouse and beat it up. Nice, we got the Herald of Marak.
Arise, legions. Strike on my command. Submit. Priest king of greatest dynasty. Ambush the foolish. Advance. Priest king of greatest dynasty. Legions move.
Nice, we have this nice bonus to all that, so that's gonna keep us safe. I kind of want to try to get that one, but I mean, he's gonna make our chariots just that much better, I guess. Let's get Proclamation of the Sixth Dynasty. Construction cost minus 10% for constructing recruitment buildings. Local recruitment capacity +1, and winds of magic power reserve capacity +5. All armies. Sounds good. We'll get Settra moving in over here.
Ready? I serve. I command. Will it withstand?
All right. Yeah, we got the cav building here. Or do we? What do we want to do? What needs to be built? I think we're good to go. Let's get another scorpion building. We will indeed build that. Not going to spend too much money over there. Not really investing in stuff over there. Yeah. We're talking about building up our defenses where we aren't, and that's a good idea down there for the moment. Especially if we're going to be making a move against the orcs at some point in time to get our desert back. We'll see. Oh, they did. They've taken Carrick Zorn. Interesting. Interesting scenarios here.
My father's son.
Yeah, we're not going to do too much there. Yep. More growth over here will be great. And we'll see what we can't do here. We have a couple stuff. We have a couple things in ambush. A decent setup, if you ask me. Ooh, we have an ad sneaking up. I apologize. Ad starts in about a minute. It says the pre-rolls are 5 minutes out, but we'll see what pops up. I apologize. I don't know how that'll shake. But apologies. We have an ad sneaking up on us nonetheless, though. And we'll just continue on after that. Take a quick break, and then we'll get back. Of course you want a peace treaty. Very good.
Arise, my legions. Rise.
Get out of here, nerd. We kill Aranessa there with her nice little ambush. Oh, he's going to run over to Xandri. That'll suck. We have a pyramid built there and everything. That's going to be expensive to lose. He's just running through the desert to get away. Welcome back, Joakim. Hopefully it was safe travels. Hopefully all went well. Man, I was talking a little bit about it earlier. I hope I did not make a mistake on the waiver wire. I got a decent pickup. I got Hollywood Brown. So hopefully I have some work out of consent to the drink. Once again, the Norskins can raid and rob and plunder in peace for now at least. Airnessa defeated. Nice. Regeneration from fighting at sea. Income from sacking settlements plus 15%. Assured assailant. We got Constructor. Sacrifice to Mathlan. Faction destroyed. Oh man, and Hawkland. Raid the following regions. Sartosa.
Greatness comes.
Yeah, rubbed them the wrong way, man.
To battle for the Creator God. Let the living live.
Okay. There's the ad. I will be right back, guys. Okay. Let's get back to it. We have stuff to do. Gosh, I wish we could make that.
I alone shall restore Nehekhara.
Yeah, we can take the settlement and reinforce it, but that's about it.
Nehekhara will be mine.
I wonder if they still want peace.
Never tire.
Well, thanks, Joakim.
Destroy all. I father demands it. Shatter
So that should significantly lessen the blow there. And yeah, let's just repair all this.
Call
You
me
still want peace?
mermaid.
Yeah, they still want peace.
You might be right.
Okay, we'll take peace. Now get out of here. So we skirmished a little bit. They blew up my settlement. We didn't get to blow up theirs.
address me as your high.
Kind of feels weak. But we need to get to our quest battles. We have other things we need to do. And get over to Lamia, probably. Yeah, we need to upgrade our troops.
Be done.
That's what we need to do. Actually, yeah, that'll be an awesome spell to have. And then we need the tornado.
Land of the dead.
And we'll have to get the tornado. Nice, let's upgrade our what are they called? Tomb King a little bit there. Of course they're called Tomb King. Oh my gosh. Get more missile resistance, channel sorcery, and replenish troops. I think we're looking good here, man. Considering all things considered. So we just need the iron. So we have iron. It's right here. We just gotta build it. Let's build it. Let's do it. Let's get the control going here. Get some growth rolling. Control here. Oh, we already got control there, so growth here. And then, yeah, let's shake up. What do we need for that? 4,500. So, what do we want to get? Nectar Sinks would be pretty cool. Hyro Titan, I think, is a bit more fun, if you ask me. So let's go and get that. That more or less taps out the money.
My soul yearns.
And hero not moved. Let's move him this way.
We move. I serve king and patriarch.
Let's get over to Lamia, I guess. Katep's dead, right? So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, we're not going to get that. The book, we do have a book right there that we could go for. Kind of burns me a little bit. I mean, I don't know. How powerful are the rats? What's the squeeze versus the pull here? So they have a total of 9 settlements with and they're at strength rank 19. They hate us.
Tomb King, my glory.
Yeah. Let's go attack them. Let's go take Skavenblight. Why not? Why not? At the same time, we'll send Settra to go take on the Skavenblight. Get the book. Let's see what the book gets us, too. Let's see if it's worth going to kill Skavenblight. I mean, I just looked at it. It's like, yeah, we'll go kill the Skaven. Yeah, die Skaven scum. That's the first thing I think of. Was like, yeah, we could go kill some Skaven. That sounds fun. We'll send Tomb Prince over there. But yeah, let's begin this mission. In one hand, we'll unite part of our empire here, and the other will, yeah, we'll do things. We might also just grab that pass over to Nehekhara, or through Nehekhara. It's got our direct through Nehekhara. This pass here, I don't know I forget what it's called. Devil's Backbone. We'll grab the Devil's Backbone. Hopefully, get our sweet, cool statue pass, and then go over to Lamia. I think we'll have to fight the dwarves to do it, but I think the dwarves are on their heels. The orcs can hopefully handle them from there. That might be a good deal because we can maybe... Nice. Nemesis crown changes heads. Ready for duty. Dynasty researched. Unusual location Al Haik. But yeah, if we maybe... What's going on here? Can we just please stop? Can we... I mean... I'd love to be your friend. We're the only person they're at war with still. Yuck.
Address me as your highness.
He dropped some mutagenic properties on him,
Death's warm. Next time we move, willing son.
Okay, we'll perform that right.
Soon, not now.
We have another trustworthy lord.
Be done. Address me as your highness.
Let's see here. Now we probably have to, yeah, one of these would be great. What else do we want here? It's probably enough cav, you think? Don't you think? Maybe one more? Probably a couple spears. And a few archers. Until we... don't really have that many core constructs, though. So do we maybe want a couple... these would be nice, but I think these might be... I guess we need one of each. There we go. How many could we get out of here? We'll do that for now.
Powering on life. Legions.
Yeah, since he's the one with mutagenic energies, we don't want him going off on this adventure. So send him back over that way. We'll have Settra hit this island here. We probably should have had him do it. Loot the carcass. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We'll get some campaign movement bonus. Very good, very good. Kidnapper. Beast from the deeps. The rival salvagers you spotted turned out to be a freebooting horde of undead pirates. As you approach the putrid remains, they turn their guns and cannons on you. After dispatching them in the ensuing sea battle, you looted their galleon's coffers, which had recently been filled with trinkets and valuables extracted from the dead beast's belly. We have a treasury of 3,000 gold. Yeah, I suppose we're able to make it.
Settra the Imperishable. Onward, soldiers.
Settra will be able to catch up. Will we still replenish here?
You disobey.
Yes.
Address me as your highness. Great king.
Very good. And the book for taking Skaven Blight will be, it unlocks the hero Lich Priest of Shadows. We'll have another 3% Dune Restoration chance. And that if we do get that chance back, we'll get even more health when we do restore our guys. And 10 more Winds of Magic. Very good. I don't know if we read the last blurbs on these. Yeah. At least that one. Oh, and from here... Oh, too quick. I wonder if we grab this guy. Or at least one of these other ones. Oh, he's just the chariot guy. He's the chariot dude. Love the chariots, but... let's get Hearts of Stone. Imbued with the undying will of Nehekhara's kings, the sacred war statuary grant a measure of their stone-like resilience and ceaseless vigilance to the legions. Very good. And something else we're going to do real quick. Oh, we can't hear. Gonna pick that up. Also, we're just going to go ahead and hit taxes, build up our control. And that'll also, I mean, we thought we had a pretty good rate, but it's not perfect. But I think we dropped this down to 3. So why don't we do that real quick instead of the 2? We'll get clothed in divine. Clothed in the divine, excuse me. Trinkets and ritual masks bearing Petra's sigil are bestowed upon your stone guardians, making them fight all the harder. Melee attack and melee defense plus 5 for Ushopti units. Melee weapon strength plus 10% for Ushopti and Ushopti Greatbow units. And reload time reduction plus 10% for Ushopti Greatbow units. Very good. And yeah, we have some money to spend now. Where do we want to spend, though? That is the question. A little extra money there would be great. Yeah, more growth here at the Black Tower of Arkan. We could do the... Yeah, let's build this stuff up. Poor place just got ravaged, so let's try to build it back. Okay, we got a couple of skill points to go through here. Or my dead body, make him a little quicker. And the next one will give us some life. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade the Harrow Titan building. or stuffs. That building should be done. Oh, that's wrong. This one. 3 turns. Not too shabby. Oh, with this, we need to save some money. That's what we need to do. Let's see, are there any major quick deals? Okay, next turn, we'll save some money, we'll do some things. But yeah. Very good, very good. So we have 1 adventure off already, and we'll let the mutagenic energies go through this one. We have the second army being created and getting prepared. And we'll go over to Lamia. Hopefully in the meantime, the dwarves kind of take more of a beating as we kind of prepare, and there'll be less of a battle to get through over there, but we'll see. We'll see. We're sending the Tomb Princes over there to kind of get vision out of it, so that'll let us know what's up. That'll let us know. That'll be our canary, basically. I do not know what to do with this week of fantasy. My fantasy team might be getting its cheeks clapped. That's what I'm worried about. Alrighty. What one must think. Just these random Tomb King armies in their massive fleets, just marching their way through. So about 3 turns from now we'll be ready to roll. Oh, we can do that so much quicker here. Essentially the same. Except for 1 more bar of experience. I mean, would that be better? I don't know. We're about to find out.
I am ready. Move.
The armies are going to arrive before the agents in that situation.
Move. I'm not yet. Son of Nehekhara.
Do we even need to go down there? I don't think so. I think we just send both that way. And now we were hoping to upgrade some things. Let's see who might want to pay us to go to war with some of their enemies that we may never ever see. Something like this. Perfect. We need to make up like 2K here. Oh, the turn that we're ready, we could go to war with Skaven. That could do a lot, but I don't know. Wish we were better prepared to go to war with the dwarves right away. Bellacore. Bellacore's at war with a lot of those. A lot of the high elves. Little Civil War action there. That's all to be expected. Are there any low-hanging... I mean, maybe... How is he still alive? And how are they still alive? They're still right there, I guess.
whichever woeful
Oh,
deity.
they're a vassal of... Okay, we'll get down there in a little bit. We go to war with that random army. Flaming scraps. I don't want to know any more Zeech armies, really, to be honest. The less we know about them, the better.
I have foreseen your
The
request.
Stone
already.
Shatterers.
We accept.
Gets us nearly there, but I think we're damn near out of options. Yeah. Almost, huh? I don't think there's any quick deals, right? Let's see real quick.
What?
Do we join the war with Bellicor or something? That might be an option. That could be a thing. Everything else I think we wait on. Let's go over here.
I shall see you back to the grave, where you belong.
Let's let us trade with them also. But that'll suck. Watch Bellicor just show up out of nowhere. There we go. Get Khemri up to... Wait, how much did it cost? Yeah, 9k. Khemri up to a tier 5. Finally getting it up there. Whew. Took forever. But that means we could probably get rid of a bunch of these. Let's start getting different buildings and more... what's it called? More military buildings. We can get more... things, units in our armies. More unit cap. That's the word I'm looking for. We'll continue on the path here. Maybe as we take out the dwarves, we could sell those settlements, rotate those for like the Great Desert and that what is it, Vulture Peak or something? I think we have Vulture Peak. It's the one between it. But otherwise, we might have to fight the orcs here to take our territory. We'll see what we really need. Oh, that army's finally out of our territories. It was a nice little skirmish with them. A little bit of a fight and then move on. Got a lot of little armies popping up. Why all the way over here? I gotta assume Zeech is coming for us too again. Gotta find a way of just piecing out with them. Hopefully we run into them over in Lamia and stuff. But we'll see. Oh, the Heralds of Ariel are destroyed, huh? Along with the Stone Shatterer and the Cluster Eye Tribar. At training dummies, this army has undertaken a rigorous new training regime focused on frontline combat, yielding excellent results. All units now have improved melee attack capabilities. Interesting. Melee attack plus 15. Very good. Oh. Dark Elves and Greasus are going to war. More of our troops are recruited. Constructions are constructed. Lots of greenskins just marching through. They don't care. They don't care. Okay, let's get eyes over here with our Tomb Prince.
Submit. Set sail.
And hopefully not too much trouble here. Landing and walking on into Skaven Blight. Easy peasy. No one's home, so it is kind of an easy peasy march. Yep, keep him moving. There's still a couple turns here. Yeah, let's get the Necro Sphinx going. Upgrade that. Same over here. Then we'll send the heroes out.
I am ready, sire. Next time, we move.
And then,
Move when I'm ready.
I mean, I guess he'll move in 2 turns. But, yeah, then that. So we need to go over here.
As long as this serves Lebaus, I will
Oh my gosh, Live Raptor. Too kind of you, brother. Too kind of you. How are stream? How are things? Good to see ya. And we are gonna break all of our treaties here with Kalita. Okay, bye. Take care. I'm Rapunzel. Good seeing you, guys. If you're not already following Live Raptor, get a follow in here. Wonderful creator, wonderful person. Get a follow. Friend of the channel. Awesome. Awesome person. All hail Horned Rat. Oh man, please don't hate us. I'm sorry, Live Raptor. We are currently sneaking up on Skaven Blight because we need our book. We need our book back. But yeah, speaking of, we'll be in Skaven Blight by the next turn. That should be nice. And then after that, I think that's when we'll do our quest battles. And as soon as we're able to, we'll try to peace out with the Skaven, but I don't know how long they're gonna go. I have work morning. I must go. Oh, no worries. But yeah, have a wonderful rest. Take care. Thanks again for dropping off the raid. That is too kind of you, man. The internet's huge, and sharing the love over here is far too kind. No, I meant Biter Raptor. You went off mine. No, good. You're good. You're good. I've done that so many times. Don't even sweat it, Rapunzel. Make peace with Skaven. I will as fast as I possibly can. We need the book. We need the book, man. But yeah, Live Raptor, I mean, work can suck, right? I tend to enjoy some jobs. If I get the right job, I love doing it. So hopefully, nonetheless, I hope you rest well. Hopefully work goes great and smooth and efficient and quickly. Hopefully the hours fly by and get back to us as quick as possible. But yeah, I've done that so many times where I'm in somebody's chat and like I type right as they, yeah, right as it switches over, and then all of a sudden, boom, like, yep, I say something random in someone else's chat. Yeah, dude, I've been so impressed with some of the stuff they've been adding. Like, I like the Tomb Kings and the Lizardman. I couldn't think of the name. I kept on wanting to say Seraphim, but yeah, Lizardman. Eternal Servitude. Lich priests of the mortuary cult have left their necropoli in search of servants to aid them in their holy work. The incantations of preservation must be maintained and furthered. However, not everyone is a suitable candidate for such work. Who can we spare? We got a lot of jars, so let's get sufficient servants. Many bones, many bodies. Without the tireless work of the Lich priests, the Tomb Kings would not be properly preserved and adequately prepared for their glorious reawakenings. We must give the mortuary cult what they ask, least their great work be halted. Very good. Very good. To play strong. We got probably about turn 37, our economy really started booming, and it's been a snowball from there, luckily enough. Cannot complain about that so far, right? But Invertebrate Brawler, very good. We'll get 15% more damage when we assault a garrison. Can't really see the dwarves here. Do we have to go all the way over here? Nope, that's a different purple.
On your knees. Strike on my command.
Okay, now time to get sneaky.
Open the casket of souls. Do not challenge me.
Oh, do we need to save our money for something? Or I don't know. I don't know what to do here. We can just go ahead and jump into the war with Skavenblight, I guess. Get the book.
True friend of the ungrown clan.
That's just about 10k. Now stronger? Yes. Yep. They're a little different and closer, right? So that's kind of nice too. They're not as far away.
All shall perish.
Very good. We got a Pyrrhic victory here.
Rise. To battle for the Creator God. Kill these red.
We got a decisive victory. We don't have to get nuked. Let's sack it. Very good. Storm Necromancy. Got the whole thing going. Let's take it. Promise secured. The 6th book of Nagash. By occupying Skavenblight, we have unlocked the Lich Priest of Shadows. Dune Restoration plus 3% when for a chance for a destroyed construct to be restored. And when they are restored, they get an extra 2% health returned. We also get Winds of Magic Power Reserve Capacity plus 10, which leads to just more healing, more health. And the little blurb we get here is, all was not seemingly well in the Nehekhara city of Lamia, however, spellbound by the sorcerer's legacy, Queen Neferata recreated his elixir of life. Though her method was flawed, she and her court gained eternal life, but were cursed with an insatiable thirst for blood. Their dabblings aroused the fury of King Alcadazar, and the Lamians fled in search of refuge. You can kind of wander over here, and we'll see. Did this Skaven instantly want peace? Or are they rather inflamed?
Warlock Icket Claw, no fair.
Okay, we just made a whole chunk of money there. We'll give up the settlement. Nope. We'll sell it back to them. They'll hate the snot out of us. But we have 50k. I think that's a win-win. We need more necrotechs, so let's go and grab this. Apprenticeship of Inya. Inya the Silent oversaw the construction of Numas, the Scarab City. Hero capacity plus 1 for necrotechs, along with hero recruitment rank plus 2. But yeah, very good. That 4 of 8. Enables recruitment of certain enhanced vampire count units. Oh yeah, because we can't take Archons. So that was that our victory condition for the amount of books we needed or something? No. We have built almost all the pyramids that we need. We need Galbaraz, Karkarud, Lamia, and Settra. Oh, so we have to go to war with the... Ugh, yuck. Okay, so let's look at our points here. We could get focused restoration. That'll be wonderful. Then we can get more... nice, we'll get more melee defense. We'll get more scorpions. Same thing here, more scorpions. We'll get it either way. One way or another, we'll get it. Nice, we'll get Incantation of Preservation, which gives us Lord Recruit rank +1, faction wide, and Recruit rank +2, Heroes Army, which will be wonderful. And then I think from there we're good to roll. We just have a bunch of stuff to build, right? And that we will build just about everything we can. Garrison here. Land of Assassins. Yep, go ahead and upgrade all this. Land of the Dead, we'll get the new garrison. Well, the final level of the garrison. Those little buildings finished up there. Soonberg will take to a tier 4. Be a bit expensive there, but it will do it. At Casa Bar, we can finally get these its temple going. With the Pyramid of King Ketep, the Lich Lord commanded his great pyramid constructed so that in life and beyond, all will know his resilience and dedication. Canoptic Jars generated 10 per turn. Control +1 all provinces. Construction cost -5% for all buildings, faction wide. Construction time -20% for all buildings, faction wide. Winds of Magic Power Reserve capacity +5 all armies, and unit mass +20% for Necropolis Knight units. Also provides a garrison of Casket of Souls. This is when we were talking about how we wanted it early, and it's eluded us since, sadly. But we have it now. Gosh, we always want more of those, don't we? And I never grab them. Never do. We don't have a War Sphinx building. So I suppose we build that here. A ruined War Sphinx. Get the upgraded garrison also. Engraved walls. The hieroglyphics inscribed upon these battlements channel protective wards, fending off any would-be invaders. And then also the ruined War Sphinx statue. The might of the Khemrian War Sphinx stands astride the cities of the dead, roaring eternally. That'll give us unit capacity +1 for the War Sphinx. Pretty awesome. The Cracked Land will upgrade the Necroserpent Nest. And Martek will upgrade to a Mausoleum. Very good. All of our money spent. Well, not all of our money spent, but all of our buildings. Purchased, I guess. And very good. We have the 4 books. I don't know what that does. We had it said 4 of 4 before. Now it says 4 of 8. So there's still 4 more we can go get. But we have a handful of them. I'll have to look and see if there's a buff or something that we got. But nonetheless, we do have all the buffs that we got from the book. Now we can focus our attention back towards Nehekhara and such. I mean, we could go way up north, but I don't think so. I think now we go for Lamia. We need to take these settlements. So let's go for them. Oh man, look at them go. They're not going to need our help. In fact, we're probably going to have to go to war with the Greenskins just to hold those areas that we need. I guess we don't really need Eye of the Panther or Great Desert of Araby. Neither are super necessary. They're just kind of there. They weren't on the list, I don't believe. They weren't on the list. More pirates. We could do something about them on the way home, probably. Wall fails, wall succeeds, dynasty researched, very good. Some wars breaking out, peace negotiated, factions encountered. More demons. Nice. Looks like a lot of stuff got upgraded into their next tier. Get some more money here. I can go up a level. That'll be wonderful. Get it to tier 3. We'll get spices. And growth. Growth is falling a little behind here, but so is control. So we'll kind of maintain it here. With that, using that new wonderful perk that we got, we'll also get a potter's hut. Upgrade the grave port. And some more growth here. Now where else? Nowhere else can really build. I guess over here can. Vulture Mountain. Now we are a little stunted in size, I suppose. Until we can get Eye of the Panther, which we I would like, but we have gems otherwise. Do we get one of these guys real quick? Yeah, let's get this real quick. Also, Heart of Stones. Imbued with the undying will of Nehekhara's kings, the sacred war statuary grant a measure of their stone-like resilience and ceaseless vigilance to the legions. That'll give all characters 5% hit points. Attribute immune to flanking to all characters, and leadership plus 10 to all constructs. I think that sounds pretty good. I'll just make our constructs that much more sturdy. Over here, we're back out into the water. So we don't want to get too far away because dude's gonna be right there. Nice. And we'll call this adventure a success. We went just up north and grabbed the book.
In time we move. Address me as your highness.
Okay, we can't quite make it. Let's stay aggressively sneaky here.
It is done. My will. What do you want?
Yeah, hopefully there's a big clash with the dwarves there. We can join that war as soon as next turn. I hope. And from there, I think we're pretty good. Let's see if there's any major diplomacy or anything we can do in quick deals and then get on out of here. Should we trade with the Great Orthodoxy? Wouldn't that just piss off some people? And interesting, you know, that the Great Orthodoxy wants to trade with us in the first place. Yeah, this is going to be a little interesting, though, because I think we have to wait a handful of turns before we can finally declare on Lamia. Heck, we might even be able to get Settra most of the way over here, but hopefully by then we can maybe have surrounded enough of Scarbrand that when we declare on him, we can kind of focus. But that's going to suck. He's definitely have time to get it. I was hoping to ignore him. I did not realize we need Galbaraz. He may be one of our targets. I don't recall exactly. But we'll have to look and see who we have to kill. If it says Wurzag, we're screwed. No. We'll just have to pick a target and go. But I haven't really focused on who we need to kill. Unfortunately. Probably should have. Probably should have. Okay, the Scheme of Doom has been performed a couple times. Thousand Maws and the Carcadrin have been wiped out. Scheme of Doom has been performed 4 times. We have the Disappeared at Xandri. The populace in one of your settlements is gradually vanishing. On certain nights, whole ghettos or districts are left abandoned. The only clue for the remaining denizens is a triangular symbol daubed on a nearby gate or wall. Negative growth for the next handful of turns. Okay, we got a bunch of buildings constructed. Nice. Peace negotiated in a handful of places. A couple of those 2 factions destroyed. Wars breaking out all over. War with the High Elves. Interesting there. Chaos going on the move. The sooner we get down here, the better.
Quickly! Soon, not now. Soon, not now. Greatest. My dynasty. In time we move. 2 breeds of the break it open! Nehekhara reborn! What? Drag the souls to use curse the scavenger god! I hope what?
Let's go over here and let's finally do it. Let's go to war with the dwarves. Yeah. There we go. Decisive victory, huh? Why don't I trust it? But nonetheless, I sadly gotta get going, folks. Yeah. I know it's been a really weird short week. Like streams are like half as long as what they normally are. And we're starting weirdly later than we normally do. But like I said, we're kind of shaking out the new school schedule that my kids have. There's a little bit of change with my daughter's at a different school this year. My son's pretty much the same as it was. So it's just kind of trying to fit these 2 things together. And this is also the day we have soccer practice, Mondays and Wednesdays. So this week's a little bit weird. We're getting back into the rhythm of school, the school schedule for us. So I'm hoping as soon as we can, we're gonna start getting long streams going again. It's killing me too, because it's weird. It's a weird schedule. I don't think we really get our rhythm going long enough, and by the time we do get going, we're jumping off. So I apologize. It's a weird week. I apologize for the weird weeks leading up to it. It was nice having some time off to be able to focus on other things, right? But it still was. Yeah, I missed y'all, but yeah. Missed y'all, but it was nice to have a little bit of a break, just to kind of, it was nice getting out of town, right? Going completely out off the grid, but busy stuff. I'm mumbling though. I'm jumbling. I'm gonna get out of here, go get some food. I'm starting to get a little. I'm really hungry actually. Gonna go get some food. Go get my daughter from school. Get stuff ready for little man's practice. Get to soccer practice. It's gonna be weird. Now that I know there's a guy that I used to go to school with. It's weird. I have to say hi at some point though. I don't know if he even recognizes me. But yeah, on to that, and we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, we didn't mention it, but we got the new Legend of Sigmar. I was going to show off that, so we'll have to do that tomorrow. But either we'll finish up more of this campaign or get into the Lizardman campaign tomorrow. I don't know if there's going to be a Friday stream. Like I said, we have dentist and doctor's appointments, so maybe not. But, yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. We had some wonderful raids today by some wonderful people. Go get a follow. Check them out. Live Raptor and One Door Pondor. Great creators, wonderful people, awesome, splendid people. They do a lot of what we do here, so if you like what you see here, go ahead and get a follow in there. I guarantee you will not be disappointed with what you find, man. They're great creators, great people. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm still kind of timing things out. We might just, here in the coming weeks, just do BRB screens until I can get back. But sorry for the short streams this week. But yes, check these guys out. This is excellent time. This is those times, right? I am horribly unstable right now with my schedule, and these are great creators, so if you're not already following them, get a follow in there. That way, when I am unstable like this, and you're like, man, I like to watch Smodge, I love watching Total War, but Smodge isn't live right now. I want to watch some Total War. You can go check these guys out. You probably already have, right? You probably already have. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful one. And we'll see you all tomorrow.